Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another FIFA 16 World Cup tournament. As we're going to be going through, as we've gone through Group A, Group B, and Group C. Now we're going to be doing Group D, which Group D consists of the United States. Oh, wrong way. Where are you? There. Group D consists of the United States, Mexico. At Trick Shot Heroes, bro, what's up, man? We have Mexico, if we can find them. There you go. We also have Canada and Colombia. Should we get onto that one? Where the hell are they? Canada, boom. Colombia, bang. So yeah, this is Group D for you folks. And for those of you who do not know who advanced from Group A, B, and C, basically, Argentina would advance from Group A along with Brazil, England, France. We'll get them next there. I believe the next one's on the list here. Yeah, England would also advance from Group B. France would advance in Group B as well. Northern Ireland would advance in Group B for the final, and then Peru would also do it as well. We'd also have in Group C Germany, Hungary, I believe, and Belgium. I think it was Hungary, Germany. And where's Belgium? We got to go all the way back up top here. Oof. Where's Belgium? There we go. Belgium. There we go. Finally. And at Trickshot Heroes, you were indeed. And so, with that being said, folks, now you know who has advanced from the first three tables, group rounds. We're going to be doing the fourth group round, which is Group D. And Group D, like I said, consists of the United States, Canada, Mexico, and Colombia. So, I have a whole schedule here planned. As you guys know, the top 3 or 4 teams in each group will advance. We have every single nation that's in this game, in this World Cup. And so let's get this one started, folks. As the first game we have for you, if I am not mistaken, is the United States going against Canada. Yeah? Yep. Wait. Yep. There we go. So with that being said, folks, as I am very unbiased and impartial in this, so that's why in order to make it fair, I let the computer play and I commentate, because I feel that because I have guys who played on my Liverpool squad, like guys play for me, for those who have watched my general manager mode, you guys know that I have guys playing in Belgium, I have guys playing in England, I have guys playing in Brazil, so I try to not be biased. And I do that by not playing and letting the nations itself face each other in fair action. And as you guys have seen, it has worked pretty well. I mean, hell, no, I did not think Peru and Hungary would be and Northern Ireland would actually be advancing to the next round compared to like Chile and freaking Austria and, you know, freaking Wales. That was a crazy one too. So yeah, there's a lot of things to try to do to be unbiased and fair. That's what this World Cup's all about, honestly. We've all seen some crazy stuff. We've seen some crazy highlight kicks I've never seen before. We've seen some karate action as well in here. Freaking, it's been great, and hopefully you guys have enjoyed just as much as I have. You guys know I have 12 groups. I'm doing Group 4. I said this cup's going to last quite some time. This is basically a nice break from the intense. Wow, really. The intense Liverpool season we had, because you know we had such a great freaking show. I didn't want to go back to back with it, so I figured why not take a break, do some cup tournaments, and then do season 2. And I do have a big announcement, folks. When FIFA 18 does drop, we're going to be moving right from 16 to 18. So, ooh, I got him. So yeah, that's just a mini announcement right there, folks. And I know why am I going around in circles here? Well, I find this one funny. No. There we stayed alive. Dun 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 dun. That guy's way faster than me. Screw it. Oh, come on. I cannot help a guy being faster than me. Oh my Jesus. Oh, okay, whatever. We tried. That's all that counts. We tried. Anyway, folks, so the United States taking on Canada in the first of 6 games we have for you in this episode. I don't know if this is friendly, and the reason why this is friendly is I didn't have a cup going on. And the next game after this, folks, we have Mexico taking on Colombia, and then we have 4 more games after, which I will reveal at a later time in this episode.
But I know that at schoolboy level, schoolgirl level, it's very, very high. Why can't they produce a winning team?
I just think that in America they have so
As we're about to hear the national anthems, I do stay quiet for the national anthems. I believe the U.S. goes first. Not very sure.
In the States, I don't know. They should have a lot of people to choose from. Really, the standard should be better than it is, Clive.
As we hear the round of applause coming in from both nations, fans, should be a great one as we're checking out the United States' lineup as it's set right now, folks. It's going to be a very interesting one, to be honest with you. I was very intrigued when I realized that Group D was this group. So I really don't know what to expect. So yeah, very excited. Hopefully you guys are too for this almost maybe 2-hour show, like they've all been, of straight pure football. As we're about to get this one off, folks, get the hype ready here. I believe Canada's about to kick it off for us. About to get all the introductions hopefully gone and away with. Here we go, folks, as Canada about to kick it off for us to start the game, folks. The game is officially underway. The next universe mode, I have no clue, to be honest. Probably sometime during the weekday, probably like Monday. Actually, if you check out my profile description at Trickshot Heroes, that gives you all the details of when I do my stuff. As Lauren now with the ball for Canada, then we have the Guzman. So Johnson. Oh, but the United States, the defenders are able to stop the Canadian attack for the moment, as now they have officially gained possession, folks. Yedlin now to Cameron. To Bradley, to Castillo. The United States moving up the pitch. There goes to Bradley. To Beckerman. Hey, Beckerman, what's up, man? Now Johnson with the ball. Back to Beckerman. Beckerman the pass to Yedlin. Yedlin to Bradley. To Dempsey. Clint Dempsey, by the way. From Bradley back to Dempsey. Back to Dempsey. What's Clint Dempsey got playing with the cross, but it is. It's got. Oh no, the shot. Miles wide, very off target there. He over anticipated the shot, got overexcited. That really is what caused that extra power to kick in right there. As now Canada has been awarded the goal kick. As now Canada moved around as De Jong to De Guzman. Guzman gets it to Johnson. Johnson to Lauren. To Arfield. Look at that one, folks. Arfield. And now one of that reading by the United States to intercept the pass of the Canadians. The United States now on the ball with possession. Castillo going to move around to Bradley. Bradley to Johnson. Johnson beats his defender, now to Dempsey. Dempsey all the way going backwards to Castillo. Back to Johnson. And I believe Canada now has possession of the football with that great sliding tackle. De Guzman to Lauren. Lauren to Johnson. Johnson to Henry. To Jakovic. Back to Johnson. Guzman. Arfield to Lauren. Lauren though. Get to Johnson. Oh! A shot completely off the mark. But I believe that's a corner given to Canada. No, I actually don't think so. I think that's a goal kick for the United States. Wow. The corner kick given to Canada, folks. Is now Guzman the man for the corner kick. Wow, that one goes flying over everybody. That's be a throw for the United States. Zardy's with the throw in to Bradley. To Yedlin now. Has got basically. Oh, the Canadians intercept it. Artfield with possession. Gets to Ricketts. Ricketts gets it to Guzman. Guzman, oh, overshoots it. Overshoots it completely off the mark there. For those of you who know, I did play with the Canadians women's national team, and we made it to the semi-finals. But then England took us out. So I am American, but got to give Canada the props here. Woo, Canada. Yedlin now with possession for the United States now as getting past the Zardes. Zardes to Dempsey. Clint Dempsey. Dempsey trying to cut his defender, but he's trapped. But he gets to Yedlin. Yedlin though. Yedlin gets the Zardes. Zardes open! Oh no, the Canadians kick him down. But the United States regains possession. At Trickshot, it was most likely Monday, probably Sunday to be honest, because I don't know if I'll be able to do it Monday. So probably tomorrow. And the freaking goal shot. Oh, the United States goal! The United States score in the 28th minute against Canada. The goalkeeper was not expecting that aggressive attack from the United States. This one more time. Bang, and then bam right there. The goalkeeper was excellent stop from the first time, but was not able to recover back for the second attempt by the United States. And ultimately cost Canada here, as the United States now leading this one 1-0 against Canada, folks. And I'm like, that's Josie Altidore. I mean, I actually in my game for Blackpool, I actually hired him for like $5 million. Signed him from I think it was Toronto FC. That's a great announcer. I have no idea what the hell he just said. That looked pretty cool. And the United States intercepting the Canadians' pass, and now the United States on the ball with possession on the offensive side. Dempsey now with the ball, toying with it to Bradley. Bradley to Beckerman. Beckerman probably going to hit his wing. No good. Gets to Castillo. Castillo with the cross. Gets it in. Headshot, but it's off targets. Now Canada being awarded the goal kick, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Oh, Canada does gain possession as well here. Lauren with the ball. It's very close, not lying, very close. And Lauren beats the defender. Oh, he gets it to Johnson, but wait a minute, no, the United States intercepts it and kicks it. Why would they do that? Holy crap. They just gave Canada the free corner kick opportunity. This is where teams capitalize a lot in. And we'll have a goal again by Josie Outlet. I've seen the replay there. Who's going to be the man awarded for the corner kick for Canada? Number 17. Tae Jung now, the man for the corner kick. Corner shot's good. And what's got him here, folks? But the United States goalkeeper catches it. As now the United States does regain possession. It's Clint Dempsey all alone. Now Josie out there, really all alone. Altidore. The shot. Oh, he tried to pass to Castillo to the ultimate dagger to Canada. Knock it out as he overshoots it. But the... Oh my God! He gave him the cross. And Dempsey connected with the header. The United States scores another goal. Canada. The United States leads 2-0 against Canada.
Well, that's a good finish, he's put his forehead straight through.
Wow!
We can get a different look at that marvellous goal.
The United States are now on fire against Canada right now, ladies and gentlemen. I have no idea what the hell they mean when they're talking on that PA speaker. I really don't. And if you guys speak that language, let me know so I can probably try to translate it. Alright, Guzman now to Ricketts. As Canada needs to do something here. They have still time left, but they really need to try to oh man. As the United States will not get the goal kick. Canada's not in a great spot now. They're down 2-0 against the United States here. This is the first game of 6, by the way, in the Group D stage. Table round stage. Well, United States can be awarded the goal kick. Guzman going to let it go short here with he gets past the Belzer, now to Bradley. Michael Bradley. Mess around with it as gets it to the man who has already a goal for him, Clint Dempsey. Clint Dempsey to Castillo. Castillo outbeating his man, gets the cross into Josie Altidore, but the Canadians intercepted, folks. You have 3 minutes of time left in this game. Johnson now, the Canadians have to do something in order to keep this one alive for him. 2 goals is very hard to come back from. Anything, you know, it's hard to come back from when you're really in this World Cup. You know, literally the world attention is on you. Pressure's on. Canada cannot afford to lose this game right now. Johnson gets it to Bradley. Bradley gets it to Dempsey. Now the United States are on the ball with possession, folks. But they're cold at the end of the half.
Now for the respective coaches to assess what they've seen so far.
And one hell of a first half we have seen here, folks, as the United States absolutely running roughshod over Canada 2-0. Can Canada come back is the question, folks. I mean, I've seen it done before. I've seen it when Brazil came back on Peru. It was crazy. It was 2-2, but I mean, as unfortunately I can't skip the highlights because I'm not playing, so we got to watch the highlights. Man, oh man, what a game, folks. 2-0 right now as the United States leads against Canada. Let's take this goal shot here. Looks like bang, great deflection, but just wasn't enough time to catch it again. Altidore would score, then you see the crazy header shot by Clint Dempsey. Any shot that one? I thought they always like to show like the misses, and like he's got his thumbs up. Josie Altidore approved to like have that on a poster already, like. And then like just him smiling like, yeah, this was crazy. Look at this, the roar of the crowd, absolutely crazy. As we're gonna get the next half underway here as the United States does lead against Canada 2-0, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, you can see the difference here of who's really, you know, what they got to do. So the United States is going to kick it off in the second half. I'm going to take a quick water break.
Dempsey. Bradley.
Canada now has possession of the ball. Can they outdo? Here we go. He gets to his partner. Gets to his other partner. Oh no, it's blocked by the United States defender. As now, let's see what happens. Canada does regain possession though, folks. Arfield with the ball. De Jong now with the ball for Canada. I believe that should be a corner. What is the referee's decision? Was there going to be a booking on the field, on the pitch? But they do give the United States that good old... the United States, Canada, the good old free kick. Put the man for the free kick, trying to cross it in. Oh, one of a fisting by the goalkeeper. The United States will be obtaining possession now, folks. They'll be on the offensive side now. As Yedlin now has possession of the football. It's past the Zardes, back to Yedlin, now to Dempsey, to Beckerman, to Castillo to Yedlin. As Canada basically, they did intercept it, but you know the United States would regain possession very quickly there, folks. Okay, launch it all the way to Josie out there, but the good old Canadian goalkeeper's like, not gonna happen. Bourget gonna kick it all the way out to Canada. Look at that. Oh, Lauren! Trying to find the man open here. This, oh, the long shot that was not as well contested as I guess the Canadian striker thought. As now United States once again has possession, folks. Yedlin moving around with the football, gonna pass it all the way to Zardes. Zardes got in trouble here. Atiba Hutchinson coming in for Julian de Guzman. Very, very interesting, if I do say so myself. So here we go, folks. The United States being awarded the throw-in. Zardes gets it all the way to freaking... out to the, Trick Shot Heroes, though. Trick Shot Heroes, thank you for staying in, man. Much appreciated. Hopefully you have a great day, Trick Shot. We'll see you next time, bro. As now Canada with possession of the football. De Jong to Hutchinson. For the United States, oh, nope. Canada still has possession as Lauren. Lauren gets it to Ricketts. Ricketts! Oh, Ricketts completely off the mark. Accuracy has been the big fall for the... Actually, no, Jermaine Jones getting subbed in for Clint Dempsey. Canada going to sub in Nicholas Ledgerwood for Scott Arfield. You know, I say in the games I've seen so far, there's been quite a few. In the first three groups, the accuracy has been a problem for every team. Even teams like Argentina and Germany have struggled. You know, England, France have struggled. So it's very interesting to see how this is going to work out, folks. As the United States now having possession. Bradley on the attack here, as well as Beckerman. Beckerman with the ball, passing back to Bradley. Bradley to Beckerman. Canada playing tough on the United States right now. Castillo now to Beckman. Beckman back to Castillo. To Johnson, but gets intercepted by Canada. As the other Johnson from Canada now has possession. As Hutchinson to Lauren. Thanks for much appreciated. Oh! Trick Shot, much appreciated, bro. Everything called the offsides. How far was it? Wow, that was very far. And now Michael Petrasso coming in for Tosaint Ricketts. Second substitution for Canada, folks. They have one more left. I believe the United States has two more left. As now United States has the goal kick opportunity, folks. Still now with the ball, going to Beckerman. Beckerman to Jones. Away to Johnson. Here we go. The cross maybe getting set up from the United States. Johnson gets the cross to Zardes, but it's going to get stopped. As now Canada will have possession, folks, as it gets down to the Canadian Johnson. Is now Henry with the ball. It's Hudson now with the ball for Canada. Now it's just De Jong has it.
Searching pass, looking to play with real width.
Hoylett to Ledgerwood. Ledgerwood to Johnson. Johnson to Henry. Henry to Hutchinson. To Lauren. Lauren, though, has possession to get it to Ledgerwood. But the United States is going to stop it, as now the United States will have possession of the football. As Bradley now on the attack for the United States, as well as he getting past to Jones. Beckman now having the ball. Back to Bradley. To Jones. Jones making... actually it's wide open now. He's from the cross coming in. Altidore. The cross came in from freaking Jones. Altidore so close to getting that one in, but great save by the Canadian goalkeeper. And now the United States making a substitution. Darlington Nagbe coming in for Gyasi Zardes. As now, I believe both squads have one substitution left. Here we go, folks. Bradley gonna be the man for the corner kick, but he's gonna pass to Johnson. Johnson gonna get the corner kick. Oh! But the Canadian goalkeeper is able to easily catch this. Now the United States will also regain possession as well. Wow. Besler now with possession of the football for the United States. Besler beats his defender easily. Besler, oh, could have gone here. Johnson with the shot. Oh, but it's caught by the Canadian goalkeeper Borjan. Borjan kicking it all the way out of there. I believe Canada now will have possession of the football.
Have a ruthless streak, and the USA just haven't let go in this game.
Johnson now to Henry. Henry beating his defender, going to go to Petrasso. Petrasso probably for the corner shot, but it gets stopped and intercepted by the United States defenders. Johnson passing to Castillo. Time running out for Canada, folks. Johnson to Bradley. Bradley to Castillo. And now Jones has possession, ladies and gentlemen. Is now Castillo not trying to do whatever they can with it. He gets past the defender. Now back to Jones. Time taken away on Canada, folks. United States. Free kick awarded to the United States from a dirty call from Henry. And a yellow card for Henry. In the 89th minute, folks, we're about to be into added time very soon. Added time officially on the way, folks. We have 3 minutes of added time left of this game. Boom, they fell on the shoulder. United States being awarded the free kick. What's Bradley got planned here for the United States? Here we go. Bradley with the free kick. Oh, no, going to kick it off to Besler, but it's going to be intercepted by Canada. Now Petrasso with the ball. I mean, I'm pretty sure we can all say that Canada's lost this one. Once again, the United States obtaining possession. I believe they're going to blow the whistle very shortly. Nagbe with the ball for the United States and get it to the corner shotter, folks. To Altidore, he gets it in. But the Canadian goalkeeper catches it. And that's the end of this one, folks. The United States puts 3 points up on the board with this defeat over Canada, 2-0. One hell of a victory to open it up for the United States. They will have 3 points thanks to this 2-0 victory against Canada. Canada is going to have to work their way back up, folks. As the fans of the United States can be more than happy with it and overjoyed with this victory, folks. Great game played by the U.S. and Canada. Well, not so much. A lot to work on for Canada, folks. As we're going to the highlights of this one, this is where I stay quiet for the highlights. I've got some tallying to do. We're not going to take a look at these highlights. They can't skip them. Let's go to Group D. The United States has a W, Canada with the L. 3 points awarded to the United States, 0 to Canada. He found someone. He found them. The next game we have for you folks is Mexico taking on Colombia. And the yellow card, we're almost done with the highlights, folks. As now you see that right there, folks. The United States going to walk away happy and very prideful with this victory. Next game after, folks, is Mexico going against Colombia. That match is next. Alright, here we go. Because I don't play the favorite or anything. Boom. Colombia, Mexico. I believe Mexico is at home for this one. Down to Mexico. Mexico now going to face Colombia. Oh, this should be a good one. We don't like this damn stadium. That's cool. Stadium, not like King Fahd Stadium. That's pretty cool. Olympia Stadion. 930 Customs. Have it random from now on. That game is next, and then after Mexico and Colombia, we're gonna have Colombia versus the United States and Canada versus Mexico. Whatever. Screw it. As next game after this is Mexico going against Colombia here in the FIFA World Cup.
When you see the talent on show, if you can shine in this company, you're going to catch any manager's eye.
Nothing that you say with this sort of crowd quite the atmosphere in here today. I'm sure we're going to get a real game with a tempo to it.
Fans should be very over-ecstatic and overjoyed for this one, ladies and gentlemen. So we're waiting on this one, folks. Very intense game. This will be. We're going to go for the national anthems. Wait, shut up. Man, oh man, this is going to be a great one, ladies and gentlemen. Mexico, Colombia. Be off the hook intense, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys know that. Hope you guys are going to be ready for this really long style of action that we're going to have for you. As now the referee's going to get this game started and everything for us. Colombia will start the game off with possession, folks. Wow, that was quick. Very physical play between Mexico and Colombia. Literally less than a minute. Sanchez to Rodriguez. To Arias. To Baca. Baca to Cuadrado. But Mexico stopping the Colombian attack. And so he gets to Aquino, and he gets it all the way to Aquino, but Murillo says, not gonna happen, as now Colombia once again has possession. Zapata now to Fabra. Fabra to Cardona. Cardona back to Fabra. To Murillo.
Nobody in Mexico is under any illusions about the size of the time space in the air.
Yeah, well, Mexico know they're in for a tough game here. The opposition aren't going to just roll over and go away. Guardado.
Now Mexico with the ball as Corona has it. Now to Aguilar, to Reyes, to Herrera, to Guardado. There you go. And now Colombia intercepting. Mexico's now. Colombia's back on the ball with possession, folks. A very physical game. And now Mexico once again has possession of the football. Now Marquez has it for Mexico to Cardona, Aguilar, Guardado to Herrera. Marquez now has the ball. Marquez to Herrera, to León, to Guardado. Marquez now once again having the ball from Mexico. They're passing back and forth to Aguilar. Aguilar to Herrera. Back to Aguilar, back to Guardado. And this is a crazy like pass, like going back and like zinging it all around. León to back to Guardado. Back to León. A blocked cross by Colombia, which means Mexico should be getting the corner kick. León, the man, can be awarded the corner kick for Mexico. Gonna kick it all the way in there, but the Colombian goalkeeper fisted away. Now Guardado is able to get it back for Mexico. Reyes to Moreno to Aguilar.
Mexico, maybe.
They get to Herrera.
Mexico awarded a throw-in. Right decision.
Thrown by freaking Mexico. For Mexico as Aguilar get it now. The cross coming in, another fisting by the goalkeeper for Colombia. And now Colombia will have possession, folks. Baca now with the ball to Rodriguez, back to Baca. Baca beating his defender, now going to guard Cuadrado. Cuadrado in the corner. Look for that cross, but that was not a great one. That's completely out of play. As Mexico will now regain possession. Hernandez now, as Mexico being awarded the goal kick, but Colombia will actually regain possession, folks. Cuadrado now with the ball to Sanchez to Cardona to Sanchez to Torres, back to Sanchez, but now Mexico intercepting the pass in play by from Colombia. Now Mexico is on the ball with the offensive position. Moreno now with the ball. Moving, working it around here with Aguilar. Aguilar to Corona. But once again being stopped by Colombia. As now Colombia once again has possession. Sanchez. But then Mexico now has possession. Holy crap, holy. Herrera now with the ball. Herrera passes to Aguilar. Now passing to Corona. Now back to Reyes. To León. To Herrera, to Hernandez. But then Colombia, one of standing tackles. Now they have possession, folks. Sanchez to Murillo for Colombia. Murillo to Torres. Now to Arias. Back to Sanchez. To Cuadrado. Cuadrado in the corner, goes for the cross. No one's there for Colombia. Now Mexico easily is going to get this one, folks. Aquino going to get the cross for Mexico. Gets the cross, it's a goal! Goal for Mexico! Mexico scores the first goal in the 36 minutes. Mexico leads against Colombia 1-0. Wow, it literally slid right past the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper for Colombia anticipated it way too early. That is absolutely going to haunt Colombia for the rest of this game, maybe for the rest of this group stages. Ouch. 1-0 of a goal by Jesus Corona. As Mexico now is 1-0, Colombia will now kick it off once again with possession. As the Patas is going to pass to Torres. Torres passing to Fabra. Back to Torres. Now back to Fabra. Once again back to Torres. Torres going to Sanchez. Sanchez to Rodriguez. To Arias. To Cuadrado. Cuadrado trying to beat it but does not. As Mexico will regain possession and be awarded the throw-in. Now Moreno with the ball. Marquez to Cuadrado. There you go.
Using the full width of the field here. Hernandez.
Yeah, I feel they're going to call that on Mexico. So now Colombia will have the free kick. And now a yellow card for the play from Mexico, Hector Herrera. As we're now about to enter the added time with an extra 2 minutes on the clock for the first half, folks. Can Colombia try to score a quick goal right before the end of the first half? Being awarded the free kick number 10. The captain for Colombia, Rodriguez. Getting it all the way through there. But it's literally goes over to like, there's a crowd of like the of Mexico's national players, so nothing can happen there for Colombia. As now Mexico with possession, folks. 2 minutes of added time ticking away here. Mexico trying to put another score on the board for them, but Colombia intercepts it. Torres down to Sanchez, but this first half, folks, is over. Mexico leading 1-0 against Colombia at the end of the first half. Can Colombia bounce back and try to get a tie, or even though score 2 goals to win the game? We'll find out soon enough, right, folks? As Mexico leads 1-0 against Colombia. I'm going to take a quick water break while the highlights go on.
Aquino. Will he find a man? Got his head on the ball.
As with all the events happening, what I'll let you do. There we go. That's good and done. Here we go, folks. The start of the second half is Mexico will start off with possession, folks. But they lose the possession very quickly as they regain possession once again very quickly. Hernandez to León. León to Aquino. The cross coming in, oh! Whoa! Very close to Mexico could have scored once again. Is now Colombia being awarded the goal kick. But Mexico is going to obtain possession once again. Reyes to Aguilar. To Moreno. Aquino now going to get it all the way to the Colombian players. Now Rwanda to now Colombia. What possession of the football? Zapata with it to Fabra. Far to Sanchez. Sanchez to Cuadrado. To Arias. To Baca. Is Baca gonna get there in time? And he does. He beats his defenders. He cut both the other. He cut 3 defenders. The shot. Oh! Off targets.
I think this is going to be their day because that's another opportunity missed, and I'm afraid that's another great chance to go level.
Moreno now to Marquez. Reyes to Aguilar. Mexico with the ball. Back to Leon. To Aquino. Go from the wing to Aguilar. To Herrera. To Aguilar. Going back across the ring to Leon. Leon to Herrera. To Corona. But Colombia is going to stop it as now Colombia has possession once again, folks. Cuadrado now with the ball. Cuadrado with the ball, I mean. Now the Torres to Rodriguez. But Mexico going to obtain possession fairly easily here, folks. As Aguilar now has to the football to Herrera. Herrera going to go across the wing to Leon. To Aquino. Back to Leon, but it's out of there. And again, he gets it way too quickly, way too fast for his teammate to catch up. Now Colombia was being awarded the throw in Mexico with the substitution. Hervin Lozano coming in for Sanchez. Substitution being made, the first one, I believe, by Mexico. They have 2 more left. Lozano coming in for Aquino. But now Cuadrado with the ball is Arias. So they go for the cross. Knocking him. It's blocked by Leon. Mexico with business again to Lozano. To Guardado. Back to Leon. Back to Guardado. Now to Moreno. Moreno going to kick it all the way to Reyes. Now to Hernandez. Hernandez to Guardado. To Herrera. Herrera with the shot. Oh, but it's off the net. Too much power was on the shot that ultimately messed up the opportunities. Now Mexico making the second substitution as Carlos Pena coming in for Herrera. When we talk so fast, you're even like going by the words again to repeat 3 times. Mexico with 1 substitution left in this game. Colombia being awarded the goal kick. President with the ball to Torres. Arias now with possession. Now it's going to go back to Torres, back to Perez. Perez to Torres. To Rodriguez. Rodriguez to Cuadrado. Cuadrado going to try to get to Baca. But they're still out of position though as Mexico. Perez. I mean it's Colombia, jeez. Rodriguez going to get it to Cardona. Cardona to Perez. Perez to Rodriguez. Now to Cardona. Cardona with the shot completely off the mark. Mexico is now going to be awarded the goal kick. Mexico being awarded the goal kick. Mexico will gain possession as Lozano now with the ball. Lozano to in the wing to the cross. Oh no! Yeah, Colombia will gain possession, folks. Favre with the ball. Perez now trying to work up the pitch. Look to Arias. Mexico will gain possession with one of the interception. Colombia has been awarded the throw-in.
No time to waste.
Oh, it's a Cuadrado. It stopped, and meanwhile, I believe throw it once again back for Colombia. Time taken away on Colombia. Torres now with possession. Gets there to Murillo. A corner for Colombia. Mexico's last substitution, Jesus Molina, coming on for Guajardo. And Colombia with their first substitution. Time taken away here. Can Colombia tie it up here? Rodriguez with that corner kick. Colombia still has possession though. Colombia still having possession no matter what here, it looks like, folks. Mexico doing everything to stop their attacks, but still bouncing right back to Colombia. But now it's not, as Mexico has possession, folks. 3 minutes left at added time, ladies and gentlemen. Colombia wore the throw, and how luck. What luck. Colombia, Marlos Moreno come in for Edwin Cardona. And that is the last substitution Colombia has. Time still ticking away here, folks. Colombia not having much time. Less than 2 minutes plus added time to go. Mexico intercepting Colombia. Mexico now with possession. Lozano is wide open. Oh, and overshoots it. 3 minutes of added time left. Colombia still has a shot here as Colombia's awarded the goal kick. But Mexico going to obtain possession from that goal kick, though. Crunch and Molina. But Colombia regains possession, though. Didn't have enough time. Back to Cuadrado. Wait a minute, Mexico. Oh, they get the cross in. Mexico saying, Mexico obtaining possession. This game is over, folks. Mexico defeats Colombia 1-0 to gain 3 points for themselves as well.
Yeah, that was a decent exercise. I think everyone here enjoyed that.
Man, oh man, one of a game that was, folks, is Mexico taking the dub in a 1-0 victory. As we're going to check out the highlights of this, folks. I'm going to do the tallying right now to give you guys the update. I'm going to go to the Group D. What luck, man. Lady Luck was on the side of Mexico for that one. So right now, folks, if we take a look at the standings they have after everyone has played the first game in Group D, the United States is up top with 3 points in first place. Mexico up top with 3 points in second place. And third place is Colombia. And then 4th place is Canada, even though they both have 0 points. That's basically where we stand at right now, folks. So yeah, that's pretty much where it is, folks. As Mexico defeats Colombia 1-0. The next game we have for you, folks, is indeed the United States. No, Colombia taking on the United States. That should be a good one. Just get that one off. Kick off. Oh, crap. Here we go. Gotta make this up again. Let's see what we got here. Colombia, United States. Let's do this. Let's do this. Where is it? There we go. Colombia losing just to Mexico recently, as you guys just saw that one, and the United States with a W against Canada. So let's see how this one's gonna go for the United States and good old. Like, damn, that's a cool state. I'm not gonna lie. Olympic Stadion. Autumn, fall, overcast. I like that. Okay, cool. Here we go, folks. Colombia, United States. Can happen right now. Come on, damn it! I can't put the results in. New. Boom. Next.
Look in your morning papers and you'll see this described as an international friendly.
As this match, folks, will be between Colombia and the United States. Colombia knowing that they need to win here, at least tie with the United States, get a point off for themselves. And with a win here, I believe the United States, honestly, this one would be very solid. The respected national anthems coming on, folks. I will be quiet for these. Crowds ready for the national anthems. As we now take a look at the Colombia's lineup, as this crowd is absolutely on their feet after hearing the national anthems. A lot of pride that goes into this, you know. We're taking a look at the United States lineup as well. We're about to get this one on the way, ladies and gentlemen. When we're getting warmed up, I'll get this one on the way. Is see how it's going here, folks. Colombia fans are absolutely on their feet. Match Fisher Baptiste Alcu from France. United States is going to kick it off for us, folks. Here we go. The starting game about to begin. We're on the way, folks. As now, Colombia, though, having possession very quickly. Colombia maybe trying to attack early here. A cross coming for Colombia, but not going to really do anything. I believe, a goal kick for the United States. A very rushed attack. Very sloppy, to be honest. Is now United States with the possession of the football. As Castillo with the football. Castillo to Beckerman. Beckerman to Yedlin, then to Dempsey, but now it's intercepted by Colombia. It's now Sanchez with the ball for Colombia. To Arias. Now to Baca, now to Sanchez. Sanchez to Baca. To Arias. Arias. The corner shot. Corner is awarded to Colombia here. Man, you gotta love this Olympia Stadium. Rodriguez now with the corner shot, but the United States goalkeeper fisted away, but Rodriguez will get the ball back for Colombia. Sanchez now with the ball. Sanchez to Torres. Torres to Corona, I believe, or Cardona, I mean. To Cuadrado. Cuadrado to Cardona, to Arias. Back to Cardona. Back to Arias. Back to Cardona. Cuadrado to get it. Oh! The second corner for Colombia this game, ladies and gentlemen. A great job by the United States defender on stopping the attack for the moment for Colombia. Now Rodriguez, the man for the corner kick once again. Zapata, wait, no, oh, it's going over. It went past everybody. The United States is now going to be awarded the good old throw-in. Zardes to Yedlin. Yedlin to Castillo.
Using the full width of the field here.
Castillo to Belzer. To Cameron. Cameron to Bradley. Bradley to Beckerman. To Castillo. To Johnson. To Altidore. But Colombia will gain possession though. That's one of a standing tackle interception right there. Colombia will also lose possession as it goes back to the United States. They are awarded for the throw-in. And once again, the United States being intercepted by Colombia as Fabra has the ball. He goes all the way across the pitch, or across the ring front. Hold that to Arias. He goes to Cuadrado. Cuadrado is going to get intercepted as he goes back to the United States. Dempsey all alone. Dempsey! Gonna pass it to Johnson. Johnson back to Dempsey. Hit the crossing. Oh, but the Colombian goalkeeper stopped the United States attack. Gonna kick it away for Colombia. Now Colombia has the ball. Has the ball for possession. And now Baca's. Oh, wow. Getting very physical right there. As Baca still has possession of the football. Torres with a shot, but it's blocked by the United States defender. Yedlin now with the ball for the United States. Crump beating his defender, now going to Zardes. Zardes for the cross to Josie Altidore, but it's out of there. And the United States are awarded a corner kick here, folks. Bradley, the man for the corner kick. Gonna kick it all the way down there, and it's gonna be stopped. Actually, one of the Colombian defenders. But gonna go back to Bradley. Bradley gonna corner header. Oh, Bradley try to get it to Josie Altidore for the header, but it's offside to the United States, and now Colombia is gonna be awarded the goal kick either way, folks.
they're in a game here. They've got every respect for their opponents. Yep, they're up against it.
Altidore, Zardes as the United's having the ball. Dempsey now with possession of the football. Dempsey, what's Dempsey got planned? Dempsey with the cross to Bradley, but it's going to be stopped by the Colombian defenders. Colombia now with possession. Baca trying to move it up the pitch. As it gets to Rodriguez. Now Cardona with the ball. Cardona to Rodriguez, but it failed. Goal kick for the United States. Seeing a bunch of highlights here of the first half so far. Goal kick from the United States and give it to Cameron. Doesn't go to Besler, to Beckerman. Beckerman to Castillo. Back to Beckerman. Back to Castillo.
USA have played the throw. It is their ball.
United States going to Yedlin. Yedlin to try to go to Bradley, but instead it's going to be intercepted by Colombia. Colombia now has possession of the football, folks. 5 minutes plus add time to go in this first half. Fabra now with the football. Going to Rodriguez. Going to Sanchez. Going to Fabra. Fabra if he can beat his man. Fabra! Oh, once again off the mark for Colombia. Guzan, United States will be awarded the goal kick. Going to kick it to Bradley, to Beckerman, to Castillo, to Dempsey, to Beckerman, to Besler, to Bradley. Now to Josie Altidore, to Clint Dempsey, but that shot's trying to go to Beckerman, but Colombia will get it and stop it as we have now 2 minutes of added time left to go in the first half. As Sanchez going to go to Rodriguez, back to Sanchez. Which team is going to put points up on the board first is the question. Now Sanchez to Baca. Baca's trapped as the United States is going to stop the Colombian attack. As this first half is over, folks, it is tied 0-0 at the end of the first half. Which team will try to leap ahead in this matchup?
They're all just playing a bit within themselves.
Take a look at the highlights. There should not be many. I'll take a quick water break. Alrighty, folks, we're about to get the second half underway. Colombia will start off with possession.
Colombia looking for great control of proceedings. It's an even game.
Arias now with the ball.
Colombia on the move. Could be dangerous.
Now Cuadrado almost had positioning right there for Colombia, but the United States would have intercepted. Is now Dempsey with the ball. Going to Castillo. Going to Besler. Besler to Yedlin. Yedlin to Zardes. Is now Zardes. Here we go, folks. Look at that. Like a Yushan ball right there, man. That guy was fast as heck. And now Colombia intercepting the pass as Colombia now have possession of the football. Murillo to Torres. Torres to Sanchez. To Baca now. Back to Sanchez. Now back to Torres. Going to Fabra. But gets right past them as now United States is going to be awarded the throw-in. Yedlin not going to be the man for doing the throw-in as it goes to Bradley. Bradley to Cameron. Cameron to Beckerman. Beckerman to Castillo. Castillo to Johnson. Back to Beckerman. To Cameron. To Bradley. Back to Beckerman. To Dempsey. To Yedlin. To Altidore. To Bradley. The shot. Oh! Substitution for Colombia. Sebastian Perez coming for Carlos Sanchez.
Colombian coach changing things.
First substitution of the game, folks, is going to Colombia here. Colombia going to kick it off with possession. We've got Torres.
Throwing is the USA's.
USA making a substitution. Darlington Nagby coming in for Gyasi Zardes. Two substitutions left for both of these teams, folks. As we're still tied 0-0. So now United States does have possession, though. Is Johnson going to kick it off here for us? To Dempsey, back to Johnson. Now Colombia is going to intercept it, folks. Now Colombia has possession of the football. Torres now to Arias. Arias to Murillo. To Fabra. Fabra to Cardona. Cardona to Rodriguez. Out of Baca. To Rodriguez. But now United States has possession, folks. Now it's Yedlin to Nagbe. Nagbe with possession on the cross coming in, but it's blocked by the Colombian defender. Colombia, though, just gave the United States the corner kick.
It is an American corner.
An American corner. Bradley, the man from the corner kick. Here we go. Gonna launch it in. There's enough to get scores. The goalkeeper fisted away. Beckerman now with the freaking possession, but then he tried to do a header, but that was blocked by the Colombian defender. Now Colombia on the ball with possession, folks. Baca gonna get it to Cuadrado. Cuadrado. Oh, that's a heartbreaking right there. That's heartbreaking right there for Colombia, as he's called, I believe, offsides. Castillo now to Beckerman to Dempsey. Johnson. As now Colombia, though, will have possession. Perez, Arias, back to Perez. To Torres, Torres to Perez. To Arias, to Rodriguez, to Cuadrado, back to Perez, to Rodriguez. Here we go, folks. Rodriguez on the corner kick, maybe corner shot. I think it completely stopped by the United States. As now Altidore is going to try to work it up the pitch now as he gets to Nagbe. Nagbe really cutting the hell out of his defender. And lost position rather quickly. Is now Colombia is going to be awarded the throw-in. Perez going to get it to Cardona, now to Rodriguez, back to Cardona, back to Rodriguez, now to Torres, to Cardona, Cardona to Cuadrado, but book defense maybe for the United States players. Colombia on the hands and on their feet right now, cheering their nation on. So the referee going to get everything settled and sorted up here. Referee now can take the line of the players. Here we go, folks. Both men. That man is focused right now, number 10. Rodriguez absolutely focused. What's his decision here? Here we go. Go for the crossover from here. But the United States will have possession. But no, Colombia has possession. The goalkeeper fisted away though. And I believe that one's going to go out of play as Colombia will be awarded the throw-in. Substitution for Colombia, Marlos Moreno coming in for Edwin Cardona. Time taken away, no team is kind of pulled out there. Will this game end in a draw? Throw in for Moreno for Colombia. Fabra now to Baca. Baca to Rodriguez. Back to Baca. Baca! Oh! Colombia is awarded the corner thanks to the save. Though, thanks to the touch by the United States. Here we go, folks. Rodriguez. The corner shot. Is going to get it stopped as now, I believe, no, Colombia will still have possession. Time taken away, folks, less than like 7 minutes plus at a time. Arias now with the balls, we're getting back to the middle of the pitch now to Cuadrado. Cuadrado to Torres, Torres to Perez, back to Torres. But now the United States will have possession, folks. Altidore with possession, going to passing to Bradley, now to Nagbe. Nagbe to Beckerman, Beckerman to Bradley. Bradley! Is going to get stopped by Colombia. As now Colombia has possession and they're going to be on the offensive side. Time ticking away here, folks. Torres now with the football. Torres to Rodriguez. Cuadrado now with the ball. Back to Rodriguez. Back to Cuadrado. To Arias. And now it's going to be stopped. The last substitution for Colombia, Dairo Moreno coming in for Daniel Torres. United States Lee Nyguen coming in for Clinton Dempsey. The United States still has one more substitution left, folks. As time is ticking away for both of these teams. Who's going to pull over with the victory? Will there even be a victory? Throwing for Colombia, about to get underway. The United States though stopping the attack and giving Colombia once again into possession. Colombia's awarded the throw and 3 minutes of added time left. Arias getting it to Moreno. Moreno literally gave it up to the United States. Nyguen to Altidore. But Colombia intercepts the United States, but he goes right back to the United States. Michael Bradley with the ball going to Yedlin. Yedlin beating his defender. Goes back to Nagbe. There's the Bradley. Bradley, if he could beat his defender, to get it in. Oh! But Altidore with his possession. Nagbe! Oh, at the crossbar! This game is over, folks. Just like that. It's tied 0-0. The United States and Colombia, no wonder here. It's tied 0-0. Both teams will be awarded 1 point. I'm going to check out the highlights and do all the stats and recording here for you guys. While you guys check out the highlights, and I'll be back. Don't go anywhere, folks. The next game we have for you is between Canada and Mexico, and then we'll have then we'll have Colombia versus Canada as well.
Clear chance. Oh, great athleticism from the keeper. For now, but if they can build some concerted pressure, it's bound to tell in the end. Trey's luck.
Man, oh man, one hell of a game that was. As I'm looking at it right now, the United States ends with 4 points. Colombia has 1 point. Next game we have for you folks is Canada versus Mexico. We're gonna get that match started right now. Here we go. Canada, Mexico. Here we go, here we go, here we go. They keep doing this to me all the time. That is a big wow. The Santiago Bernabeu is humongous. Here we go. That's not a what? Oh, whatever. Well, as we have Canada versus Mexico, folks, I'm still doing a little bit of tallying here to let you up on what's going on. And United States now has 4 points. Colombia with 1. So yeah, now we have Canada who got destroyed by the United States 2-0, going against Mexico who won by 1 goal. Canada's got to win this one, folks. Right now, if they lose to Mexico, it's probably all over. Then they have to hope Colombia lose and they can get a tie, a win. You guys do know I always take quiet for the national anthems. And now we're taking a look at Canada's starting lineup. Now take a look at Mexico's starting lineup as well. This is the 4th game being played out of 6 so far, folks. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. As now Mexico gonna kick it off for us, folks. That being said, folks, let me get to what we got here. Oh yeah, folks, by the way, not so you know, if you guys are not subscribed to Bill Vink Off the Gaming, definitely do subscribe to my channel on YouTube. Definitely would help me out tremendously. We're almost at 80 subscribers. We'd love that tremendously. Let's make this possible. So with that being said, folks, Mexico going off with the crates kicks now. Canada being awarded the goal kick. So yeah, pretty much where we're at right now, ladies and gentlemen. It's now Canada outfield going to. Oh wait a minute, Mexico going to regain possession very quickly with that violent tackle. There you go, folks. Now Mexico still in possession. Hernandez to Aquino. Aquino to Guadrado. Now back to Aquino. Aquino to Guadrado. Big it studs now. Canada has possession, ladies and gentlemen. Hoylet for freaking Canada's on fire right now. Look, speed running right now, beating the Mexican defenders. Hoylet getting in there with the cross. Oh, wait a minute, but Johnson. Penalty award to Canada against Mexico. As the crowd is silent, Canada knows they gotta beat Mexico here. They want to stay alive. Can they do it? They need this goal shot. Laring the man for Canada. Is it going to happen? Gonna shoot it. Gonna shoot it. Goal! The freaking crossbar goal in there! Canada scores against Mexico on the penalty kick. Canada leads 1-0 against Mexico. Honestly, I think that's the first ever penalty kick in this World Cup that's actually connected. Wow. Canada, you know, Mexico right now is absolutely pissed. Can Canada hold on to the lead? That was the question. Wowzers. Clyde Lauren with one of a goal in the 14th minute of that penalty kick. You know, Mexico's gotta be pissed. Herrera now with the ball from Mexico. It gets intercepted by Canada. Lauren with the goal, with the man who scored for Canada right now. Passes it to De Guzman. De Guzman passes it to Johnson. Now Hoylet with the ball. Back to Lauren. To De Jong. Whoa, what's going all the way out of this? Canada going to easily, Mexico going to easily get a goal kick or throw in. Mexico going to be awarded the throw in. Reyes now to Aguilar, to Herrera. Back to Aguilar. Back to Reyes. To Corona, but Canada will gain possession. As it goes to Henry, to Djokovic, to Arfield, to Hoylet, Hoylet to De Jong, to Arfield. So they go for the goal. Not going to happen though, folks. Man, oh man, one that way right there was clutch right there for Canada. There's still a lot of time in this game to go, but can they hold on to this lead? This is the real question. Marquez to Aguilar. Aguilar now with the ball for Mexico to Leon. Leon to Herrera. To Corona. Now to Hernandez. To Guadrado. To Aquino. Aquino to Hernandez. The cross. The cross. But it's cleared. That should be that should be Mexico's corner. Go, folks. That shot right there. Now Johnson is the man who for Canada that has possession for him. Johnson gonna get to Djokovic. Djokovic to De Guzman. De Guzman to Johnson. Back to De Guzman. Now to Lauren. Lauren to Arfield. Arfield to Johnson. Back to Arfield. The shot. Oh, Johnson off target. Mexico is being awarded the goal kick, as now Herrera with possession here. Now to Leon, to Herrera, Herrera to Hernandez, back to Herrera, to Hernandez, but gets intercepted by Canada as it goes right to him. Literally, it's now Henry on the ball. Is now back now to De Guzman, now to Hoylett. Toilet, and that rhymes. Now to Edgar. Back to Hoylett. Back to Johnson. Back to De Jong. Wow, not even close to De Jong. Now Mexico will gain possession. Throw in the court for Mexico. So that's from Moreno to Leon. Leon working up the pitch. Gonna get it to Aguilar. To Herrera. To Aguilar, to Corona. Couldn't get it all the way across the wing. A foul was called there. Mexico giving the free kick here, folks. You get all the way there. Is it enough? No, it's Candace's. And now Laren has possession of the football for Canada. It's passed to De Guzman. De Guzman to De Jong. To Djokovic. Djokovic to Johnson. To Ricketts. Ricketts to Ricketts. Oh, it's stopped by Mexico. Mexico now has possession though. As it goes back to Leon. Leon to Herrera. We have 2 minutes plus at a time, folks. Now to Guajardo. Guajardo now with the ball from Mexico. To Aguilar. To Hernandez, but now Canada getting possession once again. As Arfield with the ball. Fabulous for Mexico, if I'm correct. And yet, there's now Canada. We'll have the free kick opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. Arfield now with the ball to De Guzman. To De Jong. To De Guzman, but now it wasn't going to De Guzman as it gets intercepted by Mexico. 2 minutes of added time left, folks. Herrera messing around with the footballs. Now he goes to Leon. Back to Guajardo. And this half is over, folks. Canada leads 1-0 against Mexico. Can Canada hold on to the lead?
The result could go either way. You know, whenever there's just one goal in each way, the game is never done and dusted. So let's see what happens. I still think there's a good game here.
Say that again, but can Canada hold on to this lead against Mexico? We're going to find out the second half. We're going to check out the highlights, and I'm going to take a quick water break once it starts. Here we go.
It's there. No mistake from the spot. Coolly done.
As we're about to get the second half underway, folks, let's get to it. Canada going to start off with possession here. As Arfield to Johnson. Johnson to De Guzman. He still retains possession somehow. And Lauren, he's going to get to Lauren. So yeah, to De Guzman, it's not going to happen though. De Guzman goes running past his place now. Mexico intercepts them, and now it's possession, folks. From Reyes to Aguilar. From Aguilar to Guajardo. To Herrera. Back to Guajardo. Now to Leon. To Cardona, but I don't think it's going to go anywhere. Yes, it does actually. To Corona. Corona the goal! Oh! Bounces off the nets.
I think this is going to be their day because that's another opportunity missed, and I'm afraid that's another great chance to go level.
You can say that again, folks. Here we go, folks. Arfield to Johnson. Canada with the possession, by the way. De Jong to Arfield. Arfield to Johnson. Johnson gonna work up the pitch basically to Ricketts. Ricketts gonna go back to Johnson. Johnson gonna go to Henry. Gonna go to Ricketts. Back to Henry. Back to Ricketts. To Johnson once again. To De Guzman. Now back to Ricketts. To De Guzman. To Arfield. Back to Johnson. To Arfield, the shot! Oh, it was completely sailed out of there. Off the target. Man, oh man. Substitution for Canada already. Atiba Hutchinson coming in from Julian De Guzman. Here we go, folks. Canada makes their first substitution. They have 2 left. Herrera now has the ball from Mexico. They have possession now. It's Corona. Corona gonna go from the crossover from over here, but the Canadian goalkeeper fisted away. Free kick to Mexico somehow. I don't know what happened, but alright. Alrighty then. As we're getting this one set up, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of talk in the air. This arena, you can hear it literally. The cross! Oh, completely out of there. And now Mexico, their first substitution, Herrera coming in for, no, Herrera getting out for Goulet, I believe that's his name, Goulet. I know, Pena, my bad. But now Mexico is still obtaining possession here, folks. Pena. We'll go Pena. To Aguilar, Corona now. Corona! The cross! Oh! Mexico choking right there on an easy open opportunity for a goal. And right now Canada is probably taking one deep breath in. Canada making their second substitution. Nicholas Ledger would come in for Scott Arfield. Canada has 1 left. Mexico has 2 left, ladies and gentlemen. As this Canada substitution coming onto the pitch. Canada with the goal kick. Canada launched over there. But Mexico, actually no, Canada will gain position, I believe, and is going to gain position next to Hutchison. Lauren now with the football is going to pass to Henry. Henry going to Jakovic, to Johnson, to Hutchinson, back to Jakovic, going to Edgar.
Just whips the ball off your toe, doesn't he? Guardado. Corona. Defender read that well. They were getting pushed back there.
Now Hoyland to Hutchinson.
Edgar.
Now Edgar to Johnson. Now Ledgerwood with possession to Hutchinson. Hutchinson getting it to Hoylett. Hoylett getting it to Lauren. Trying to get it to Ricketts. 9 of those now. Mexico. Whoa. Cause they let that slide. I thought that should have been a free kick. Corner to Mexico, but wow, this should have been easily a free kick right there. Canada's last substitution, Michael Petrasa coming in for Tosaint Ricketts. Mexico subbing in Hervin Lozano for Javier Aquino. Canada out of substitutions. Mexico still has one more substitution left, by the way. Seeing both these men come on the field. Very intense game here. Here we go. Oh, the goalkeeper fisted away though, but Mexico still will gain possession. And the shot from Mexico zipped completely past everybody at that point. As now, that was one of a goal too, just barely nipping past the net. But now Canada's going to be awarded the goal kick. Then it goes to Edgar to De Jong. And Mexico's going to intercept Canada. Lozano to go for that crazy header, but right now, folks, time's ticking away on Mexico. As Marquez now with the football for Mexico. And pass to Pena. To Hernandez. But now Canada will regain possession by a very slow roller, little dribbler pass to one of the Mexico players. But now as Lauren with possession of the football, going to go to Hoylett. Hoylett to Ledgerwood, going all the way to Petrasso. That's going to be intercepted by Mexico. Mexico back on the ball with possession, folks, as Marquez has it. Marquez trying to go as he beats his defender to Guardado. But Canada not going to allow. Corona though with possession, but Canada getting it out of there. Mexico still has possession, folks. 4 minutes basically left of this game, plus added time to go, ladies and gentlemen. As Pena going to work around with it with Moreno. Now Corona to Hutchinson. Corona's wide open. A lot of craziness happening right now. De Jong with the football, going to kick it all the way out of there to Lauren. Lauren does, I believe, gains possession for Canada after some intense action right there. As now it goes back to Mexico. And we're about to enter added time. 3 minutes of added time left. Still gives Mexico some time to score. Wait a minute, Canada has possession, folks. Can they hold on to it for 3 minutes? Lauren beating his defender. Is Lauren going to waste the clock? Here's the question. He's going to get it to Hoylett. Hoylett to De Jong. Lauren going to get it to Johnson. But wait a minute, no, it's going to be intercepted by Mexico. Mexico with their last leap of faith, but the game is over. Canada shocks the world and defeats Mexico 1-0. It was that penalty kick that assured Canada some points. and much needed too. Canada is in 3rd place right now with these 3 points, and in 4th place right now is Colombia. Wow, great job by Canada bouncing back from that 2-0 loss to win 1-0. Man, oh man, these games are getting intense indeed. Wow. As once they go to the highlights, I'm going to make up the highlights so you guys know where we're at right now. I believe we're about to enter highlights, actually. So I'm going to go with the highlights and be quiet real quick.
It's there. No mistake from the spot. Coolly done.
Alright, one hell of a victory. The next match we have for you folks is Colombia versus Canada. 2 of the teams are trying to make it through to the next level. 3rd versus 4. Both teams know that they kind of have to at least. Colombia has to win. Canada, all they really have to do is tie. So Canada just can't lose. But Colombia has to win. Very intense situation that's going to be for. Man, oh man, the next match, folks, is very intense. Colombia versus Canada. I believe Colombia has advantage at home. Yes, they do. Canada put with that jersey, the white ones. Oh, Jomo, Olympia Stadium, thank you. Cool, it's at 4. Sweet. As now, the next game we have for you folks is Colombia taking on Canada. I do apologize for the dumb dogs. They don't know how to shut up. Oh boy. As well, this is one hell of a foggy game here. As well, we have the last game for Canada and Colombia now on display here. Colombia needs to win. Canada needs to at least win or tie, but they cannot afford to lose. What's going to happen here in a very intense game this is going to be, folks? Man, oh man, very hyped up for this. Hopefully you are too. And then after this, folks, we have the United States taking on Mexico. So very great games, a couple of great games here in Group D as we have seen. Hopefully you are as excited and pumped up as I am. Nash M's going to be playing. I shut up for this. As we're taking out Colombia's lineup, both nations are going to be on their feet for their national team, As now we're seeing what could be the last time we see any one of these teams right now. And this FIFA World Cup tournament. Now we're going to look at Canada's starting lineup as well. A very intense game we're witnessing here, folks. These two teams are going to give it their all. So we're about to get this one kicked off. Before we do, I'm taking a quick water break. Now, Canada's going to kick it off for us. They're going to start off with possession, ladies and gentlemen. De Guzman with the ball, going to get to De Jong, to Arfield, to Hoylett, to Johnson, to Ricketts. Oh, but now Colombia has possession as they stopped the Canadians' attack for the moment. Rodriguez now with the ball, going to pass to Cardona. To Rodriguez. Rodriguez to Zapata. To Sanchez. As now Canada has gained possession, folks. Arfield on with Lauren. Lauren is going to get it back to Ricketts. Ricketts beat his man for the shot, and it's no good as he had his man wide open. He had his partner Larkin wide open and did not try to pass it to him. A decision he may regret. Quadrado now for Columbus. Columbus was awarded the goal kick. And now Rodriguez has possession, folks. And now Torres. Torres to Fabra. If he can get there in time. I don't think he is. And now it's going to be a goal kick awarded to Canada. Johnson, Arfield to De Jong. Canada with possession, by the way, folks. Canada's in the white and Colombia's in the yellow. And Colombia intercepts Canada. Cardona. And now Canada will be also awarded another goal kick. Here we go, folks. Rodriguez, the man on the corner kick, getting all the way to. Oh no, it's Canada stops it, but Colombia will still have position, ladies and gentlemen. Quadrado wide open. Quadrado, but Canada stops it and saves it, ladies and gentlemen. But Colombia will still regain possession. Zapata now with it to Torres. Torres to Rodriguez, Cardona. Now to Baca. Baca to Quadrado. Quadrado to Arias. Offside to Colombia.
They have a very strong line and they called it just offside.
Yikes. Canada award the free kick. Offsides by Canada. Now Colombia has a free kick. The referee for this matchup is on point today, I can tell you that much. Arias the man for the free kick. Here we go. He's going to get it back. As now Canada's going to get it back out of the way there. As Hoylett now with possession for Canada. Hoylett beats one man. Going to pass it to Guzman. Go right back to Hoylett. De Guzman also trying to beat his man as he gets it to Lauren now going to get it to Edgar. Arfield to Lauren, but it's going to be way past them. As now Colombia has possession with the football. Zapata going to pass to Quadrado. Now to Rodriguez. Back to Quadrado. Quadrado, what's he looking for here? He's going to right to the Canadian defenders, and he does. Canada, great offense, but Canada does have a corner, folks. Now, De Jong from the corner. Here we go. Oh no, but it's gonna run back to Canada anyway. De Jong gets to Hoylett. Hoylett with the cross to one of the Canadian players. It's not gonna happen though. The goalkeeper knocks out everybody. And now Colombia has possession once again, folks, as Fabra has it. Fabra to Arias. Now to Cuadrado. Cuadrado to Rodriguez. Back to Cuadrado. Now to Baca, but it's going to be stopped by Canada. Now Canada has possession, ladies and gentlemen. As he goes to Ricketts. Now to Henry. To Arfield. Back to Henry. To Djakovic. Now Rodriguez has it, folks. Rodriguez crosses one of his partners, crosses in. Oh, but Canada stops it. But I believe Colombia still has possession. Yes, they do, as Sanchez gets it for him. Now he passes it right to Rodriguez, but he gets intercepted by Canada. Canada now with possession of the football. Canada going to Henry. Wow, wow. They called a foul. Sanchez. Now Murillo for Colombia has possession, folks. Now he's passed to Zapata. Zapata to Rodriguez. To Torres. Now to Fabra. From Fabra to Torres to Baca. Baca to Rodriguez. To Torres. Torres though. Torres gonna get to Cuadrado. Cuadrado will try to get to his partner, but no, Canada's gonna stop it. Now Rodriguez, the captain of Colombia, now we're gonna take the corner shots. Corner shot. Oh, but Canada fisted the Canadian goalkeeper fisted it away. Colombia still has possession though. It goes to Sanchez. Sanchez back to the captain. Rodriguez now to Cardona. Canada gonna stop it, folks. We got 3 minutes at a time. Oh, off the crossbar. Off the crossbar again! Wow. Colombia now with the throw-in after choking twice. Here we go. Can they finally do it? I don't think it's going to happen. Free kick for Canada. I thought that was a penalty kick. I was like, wow, payback came to haunt Canada right now, folks. But now they've got the corner. They got the goal kick for Canada. And this half is over, ladies and gentlemen. It's 0-0 at the end of the first half. Who's going to walk away here with a victory or a tie? You know, Canada right now, all they need to do is tie to advance to the next rounds, the knockout rounds. And if Colombia wins, they knock out Canada. If I'm actually correct. Yeah, I am correct. So if Colombia wins this one, folks, they knock out Canada and take their place. But if Canada ties, they knock out Colombia. At the end of the first half, it's 0-0. Check out the highlights. Once you guys enjoy the highlights, there should be much pointing going on.
Rodriguez.
As we're about to get the second half underway here.
Underway again, and Colombia can just score the first goal of this second half. Might just get the upper hand.
Can't say that.
Rodriguez. Colombia on the move.
Colombia though, gets stopped by Canada. Now Canada wins possession of the football. There's Young. What the hell is this Young? What the hell? Alrighty then. Sanchez with the ball for Colombia, passing to Fabra. Fabra now gonna pass to Rodriguez. Rodriguez gonna try to get it into Torres. Oh, goal! Colombia scores against Canada. Wow, Canada's chances of advancing to the next shot might have just been diminished by this goal. Wow. Canada now must score in order to survive. Right now, folks, for the way I'm looking at this, the goal differential will go back to -2 for Canada, and then it'll go even for Colombia, which would have them win ultimately. Wow.
Good pass. Chance maybe. Confident goalkeeping. Didn't just stop it, held it.
And now Colombia on the attack.
Keeper can watch it go for a goal kick.
Goal kick for a good old... Oh, and substitutions, folks. Sebastian Perez coming in for Carlos Sanchez. Canada also made some substitution. Atiba Hutchinson coming in for Julian de Guzman. Both teams now only have 2 substitutions left, by the way. Seeing the players come in and out, folks. Canada making another substitution. Michael Petrasso coming in for Toussaint Ricketts. And that means Canada now has 1 substitution left. Colombia now also has 2. Canada do all they can to try to win this matchup. As Canada does gain possession, folks. Johnson now on the attack and get to Lauren, to Petrasso. Petrasso runs right out of bounds. Runs the ball right out of play. Now Colombia has possession, folks. Zapata to Ospina to Murillo to Arias to Cuadrado. Cuadrado run down the pitch with the cross. Canada stops it, but Colombia will receive it back. As Torres has it now. Perez to Rodriguez. Rodriguez open for the shot. Oh, but stopped by freaking... Yeah, oh, it's stopped by Canada. Now Canada will regain possession. Oh, the stoppage there is Fabra now with the ball for Colombia. Gets to Cardona. Now Torres with the ball. Torres to Murillo. To Perez to Murillo. Torres to Henry. Henry now for Canada. The cross coming into Hoylett. But Colombia will get it back, folks. Faber with possession. Gonna get it to Perez. The Canada will regain possession, folks. It goes to Johnson. Johnson gets stripped, though, I believe. Yep, by Colombia now. They regain possession. Torres now with the ball to Cuadrado. Cuadrado to Torres. Torres to Perez. Now to Baca, but it's going to be intercepted by Canada. Time ticking away on Canada. Now Djokovic with the ball. Passing to Henry. To Arfield. I mean, De Jong, jeez. Across the wing to Hutchinson. To Henry. Hoylett. And the interception throw is now Canada once again back on the ball with this as Arfield has it now. Time ticking away on Canada. They need to score here if they want to survive. Hutchinson to Johnson. Hutchinson to as once again Colombia intercepting Canada. Wait a minute. Baca Ridge up at the period at the end of the sentence for him. Whoa, wait a minute. Canada has a chance here. Canada still has a chance. Wait, nope. Colombia has possession. As now Rodriguez has it. Rodriguez. To Torres. To back to Johnson. To Hoylett. To Henry. But wait a minute. Colombia now once again regaining possession now. Wow, Rodriguez wide open for the shot. Gonna get to Cardona. Goal! Colombia scores once again on freaking Canada. Colombia now leads 2-0 against Canada. Wow. Colombia might have just sent Canada home packing. Right now, if you're Canada, you have to hope. No, it's over for them. It's over for Canada. Honestly, I can't see the United States scoring 3 goals, 3 or 4 goals on Canada. I mean, on Mexico. Thinking anything can happen in this. Colombia will get the throw in as Canada, man. Canada absolutely choked this game. Yeah, I believe that's the last substitution Canada has, by the way. I mean, Colombia has, Jesus. And guys, if you haven't already, definitely do subscribe to Billvink Off the Gaming on YouTube. And if you don't know how to spell, it's at the bottom of the screen, by the way, which is subscribe to Billvink Off the Gaming on YouTube, and that lovely baby blue, or turquoise, or whatever color that is. I'm partially colorblind, I can't really tell you. Another goal! Oh my God! Colombia absolutely just destroying the hearts of Canada right now on purpose. Wow. Wowzers. That right there, if I look at my schedule, if I look at the schedule from this group and the other groups right now, that is by far the highest scoring game for a single team right now. 3 goals is the highest scoring for a single team, not combined, but one team instead of both of them. Wow. Man, oh man, this is brutal right now. Canada getting destroyed. Their chances of going to the next round just got completely obliterated by Colombia. Colombia just took out Canada right now. Colombia should be advancing now. This game is over, folks. We still have one more to go, folks. We have United States going against Mexico. And while you guys look at the highlights when that pops up real quick.
They certainly did, like that's some performance. That's a terrific morale-boosting victory.
Let me say that again, jeez. Wowzers. Alright, the one hell of a win for Colombia as they basically sealed themselves a spot in advancing. Nothing can't even do about that now. They're done. It's over. Can you check out the highlights? I'm gonna go do the stats. I'll be quiet for a little bit.
Hits the post! Painfully close! Rodriguez! Rodriguez. Opportunity! Goal! Perez. Let's fly! Great work for the goalkeeper. Will it find a man? Can he get to it? Instant hit. It's a goal. Keeper had that. Got a definite hand to it. It's a chance. Scores!
Man, oh man, one hell of a game that was, folks. We're not going to go to the last match of Group D, which is the United States taking on Mexico. So here we go, folks. Let's do this. Let's do this. Now, I believe the United States is home advantage, if I'm correct. Yes, they do. The United States does have home advantage against Mexico. Here we go, folks, in the final game here, United States. Oh. Here we go, CenturyLink Field. That's a field? Holy crap. Donbass Arena. There's a lot of huge arenas in here, I'm not gonna lie. To the Olympia Stadium. By the way, the Olympia Stadium is the one we are using temporarily just for the knockout, just for the table rounds. Just to let you guys know that. See, oh yeah, we're using Clint Dempsey, yeah. Oh crap. That was bad. Wow. Wow. Oh. How much to get to that before it even gets to them? Like, I don't understand that. Oh, whatever. I really did not understand what was the point of that one. As this is the last game for the Group D table, and then we're going to be going after this one. Tomorrow we'll be doing Group F, so yeah. As basically now all Mexico has to do is tie and make sure that they don't give up 4 goals. And they will be advancing to the next round. Basically, the United States is advanced already, so. As you're in the national anthems, I do stay quiet for these. As now we're taking a look at the United States starting lineup and the formation they have at first. And now we're going to take a look at Mexico's starting lineup and the formation they have first as well. As now the United States kicks it off first, ladies and gentlemen. And you have Zardes now with the position as we go to Bradley. Bradley to Beckerman. Beckerman to Bradley. Bradley to Johnson. Johnson to Beckerman. As now Mexico has possession after that, if they intercepted the United States pass. And now we have Hernandez with the ball. Wow. Free kick for the United States, it looks like. Well, I didn't think that was going to happen. I thought it was going to be from Mexico. But now, anyway, the United States has possession as we have Yedlin going to pass to Bradley. Bradley passes back to Yedlin, back to Bradley's. Now Beckerman with possession as we go to Castillo now. To Johnson. Johnson to Beckerman, to Castillo. Back to Johnson. Now to Dempsey.
Is out. Wiseman signals a USA throw-in.
USA's throw-in. It's going to be very interesting here, folks. Dempsey, the man on the throw, going to pass to Castillo. Going to get it all the way to... I don't know who the hell that was. But the United States, either way, still has possession of the football. Johnson now going to pass to Bradley. Bradley to Beckerman. Beckerman to Zardes. Zardes! Well, Zardes got planted to go for the cross. And now it'll be the United States have a corner, folks. Aquino from the corner shot. I mean, not Aquino, jeez. Goal kick from Mexico right there, ladies and gentlemen. Normally by the sixth game, the energy's drained out of me, but I've still got some going here. I've guzzled down one full thing of water. Now with the goal kick, wait a minute. Yes, the United States will gain possession. It goes from Dempsey to Bradley. Bradley to Dempsey. Now to Altidore. Josie Altidore. As he gets caught. What? Wow. United States corner, ladies and gentlemen.
What a corner.
Bradley from the corner kick. Bradley will actually get it right, it'll bounce right back to him. He didn't have to move. As he gets it to Zardes, to Beckerman, to Johnson, back to Beckerman. One of a shot, but it's blocked off Mexico's defender. And now we have Herrera to push up the pitch to Leun. But now United States going to get it back as they intercept Mexico. Anyway, Mexico now going to There's going to be a word with the throw-in. Herrera to Hernandez. Now Hernandez to Aquino, but it's going to be intercepted by the United States. Besler with possession. Castillo now. Castillo to Johnson. Johnson to Bradley. Bradley to Zardes. Not to Dempsey, but it was going to go to Dempsey as Mexico now intercepts the pass. Guardado now with possession is now Herrera wide open. Herrera, the shot, goal! Goal for Mexico. Mexico leads 1-0 against the United States.
Couldn't have placed it better. Actually hit the bar before it went in.
That one banged right in there. Thanks to the work of the crossbar as well.
You can see a replay here, Andy. May show us more.
Banged it right in against the United States. We'll have a goal right there from Mexico. Hector Herrera with one of a goal in the 23rd minute, ladies and gentlemen, to put Mexico up 1-0 against the United States. The United States is going to kick it off once again. As now, those to Bradley. Bradley to Dempsey. To Beckman now to Altidore. To Dempsey, now Bradley. Bradley with a shot! Oh! Going out of there, folks. And now Mexico will regain possession. Guardado up to, oh wait a minute, nope. Castillo now has possession for the United States. He passes the Beckerman out to Dempsey. The referee got in the way, by the way, is now Mexico has possession as well from Guardado to Hernandez. Hernandez messing around with the football. And now the United States will regain possession, ladies and gentlemen. Dempsey to Altidore. To Dempsey. But now Mexico will also regain position as well, ladies and gentlemen.
He's not short of options here. Cross finds its way into the hands of the keeper. Now Johnson. A waste of a cross. Test the defence. Dempsey. He's got left and right.
Now Bradley. Bradley to Beckerman and Altidore. Oh, shots off.
You've got to be accurate.
Now Mexico has possession, ladies and gentlemen. Liu now with the football to Hernandez. Hernandez to Aquino. Aquino loses possession to the United States. United States gets it back. This camera going to pass it to Besler. To Castillo to Johnson. To Bradley. To Yedlin.
It is the USA's.
Yedlin to Zardes.
Trying to catch them off guard.
To Leon. Leon to Aquino is now Mexico's possession, folks. Altidore to Beckerman. Beckerman back to Altidore. Altidore to Beckerman. And wait a minute, Mexico's intercepted, folks, as Guardado has possession. He gets to Hernandez to Aquino. Aquino now basically open out for the races. Trying to cross it in, but it's going to go right to the United States goalkeeper. As we're about to approach added time, ladies and gentlemen. In added time of 2 minutes in this game, the United States has possession. Clint Dempsey with the football, passes to Johnson. Johnson back to Dempsey. Now to Castillo. Castillo going to pass right to Guardado from Mexico. Now Mexico has the possession, folks. Herrera now to Hernandez. Hernandez to Corona. Cross coming in, but that's going to go completely by Aquino. And the first half is over, folks, as Mexico leads 1-0 against the United States.
Wanted the results to matter in this match, and the result could go either way.
You know, whenever there's just one goal in it, the game is never done and dusted. So let's see what happens. I still think there's a good game here.
Dun 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 dun. That one goal right there, folks, was clutch for Mexico. That's about to kick off the second half. I'm going to take a quick water break while we're at it. There we go. We're about to get the second half on the way, folks. Mexico's going to kick it off for us.
Mexico get the second half on the way. Didn't really want the half-time whistle to tell the way it was going.
Guardrado. Well, I chopped his name up. Guardrado. There you go. Reyes to Marquez. To Leon. To Herrera. To Guardrado. To Hernandez. Hernandez wide open though. Oh, gets it in. Oh! But will it count? That is one angry official. Moreno now with possession for Mexico as they both together into as Reyes gets it. Aguilar to Herrera. Herrera to Guardrado. To Hernandez to Corona. Corona, uh-oh, cross coming in. Oh, but it's stopped by the United States defender. And now it'll be Mexico's corner. From the corner kick, the goalkeeper gets it, ladies and gentlemen. As now Mexico still retains possession. And now the United States finally gets possession against Mexico now. Johnson to Castillo. Castillo to Bradley. To Besler, to Cameron, Yedlin,
Right down the keeper's throat.
Yikes. They go for the kickoff for as the United States once again getting possession. Dempsey now. Dempsey beating his man Altidore. Lose possession as now Mexico once again regains possession. As Aguilar from Mexico has possession, folks. Aguilar to Herrera. Then bounce back to each other. So now Marquez with possession. Back to Aguilar. Aguilar messing around with the football. And he gets it back to Herrera. Across the wing to Leon.
Switching the point of the attack. Terrific pass.
To Aguilar for this across the wing as well. To Herrera, and it gets through to Herrera. To Corona. Corona about to be trapped by the American defense. But if I'm correct here, yep. The United States goalkeeper is able to stop the Mexico's attack. Marquez to Reyes. Reyes to Marquez. Marquez to Aguilar. Aguilar to Hernandez. To Aquino. Wait a minute, the United States goalkeeper is going to stop it as well. And Mexico should be able to get it back. Wait, no, it goes to the United States, or... The United States is summing in Darlington Nagbe for Giassi Zardes. Mexico is summing in Carlos Pena to Hector Herrera. As both teams' substitutions are getting on the pitch, folks. Can the United States bounce back and tie this game up, folks? The question is, they get the free kick for the US. And folks, if you definitely haven't already, do subscribe to Bill Vink Off the Gaming on YouTube. And if you watch us on PS4 Live, definitely hit that heart button and I'll tell you what to do from there. Mexico making another substitution, Herving Lozano for Javier Aquino. Mexico has now only one substitution. I believe the United States also has one as well. No, Mexico's done, folks. I believe actually Mexico, that's the last substitution. And the United States also has one. I'm getting set for this free kick, folks. Cameron, the man for the free kick. Get all the way to the cross here. Uh-oh, it's Mex. Corner kick for the United States, folks. Much needed for USA. So we're waiting to see what happens here as we get set for this corner kick. Here we go, folks. Corner kick shot. Can it go? Oh, goal! The United States tied up against Mexico 1-1. Wow. And this crowd is roaring on their feet. Wow. Listen, one more time. Banged right in there.
I'm sure you won't mind seeing that goal from another angle.
Wow, that's freaking awesome. By Geoff Cameron, man, one hell of a goal there. As the United States ties it up here. Mexico going to kick it off for us. I think time disappeared for a second. Corner to Aguilar. Aguilar to Pena. Pena to Marquez. Marquez to Cuadrado. Oh, the shot is going to go completely out of bounds. Goal kick for the United States. Substitution for the U.S. Lee Nygren coming in for Kyle Beckerman. And I believe the substitutions for both teams are out and done. No more substitutions for this game, folks. As we get this one done and over with. As we, again, the close-up on the man coming onto the pitch. Going with the goal kick. Now Bradley has possession of the football for the United States. Beating his defender with ease. Now to Josie Altidore. Aldo with a cross, but Mexico going to stop it. Meanwhile, Nagbe gets possession for the United States as it goes to Dempsey. But it gets blocked off the Mexico's defender. As now Reyes with one of a shot. As now time ticking away. Who's going to walk out here with a W? Or will we end in a draw? As Corona now has it for Mexico and to pass it to Cuadrado. Down to Lozano. Lozano's going to go into that corner of the wing. Leu now gets to Corona. Not going to happen though. As United States intercepts it, and now United States has possession of the football. As it goes to Dempsey. Dempsey, I think, wants to beat his man, but isn't going to be able to as Mexico intercepts him. And now the United States also intercepts Mexico. They have possession once again. Now Bradley on the ball for possession for United States. Yedlin now with the football to Josie Altidore once again. Altidore has his partner. Goes for the goal. Not going to happen though, as the goalkeeper easily scoops it up. It's 4 minutes plus added time left in this game, ladies and gentlemen. Mexico has possession as they pass to Corona. Corona now beating his defender. Is going to get it to Pena as Pena gets it to Hernandez. The cross coming in, but the United States goalkeeper stops it. Any attack from Mexico. 2 minutes left plus added time, folks, in this game. Mexico still regaining possession, actually, as Guajardo gets it for Mexico as it goes to Moreno. Moreno to Aguilar. From Corona to Aguilar. The cross from Aguilar to Lozano. Lozano! No, it's about to go out of play. As we have 3 minutes of added time left in this game, folks. Now, this is actually the last substitution for the United States. Bobby Wood getting something for Clint Dempsey. And apparently, Mexico had another one too, as Jesus Molina gets subbed in for Andres Guajardo. I didn't even know that they had. And I thought it was only... I guess I lost count. I miscounted. Whoops. They show the men entering the pitch here in the final moments of this game. And folks, if you haven't already, at Elliot Hurry, what's up, man? And folks, if you haven't already, definitely do subscribe to Bill Vink Off the Gaming for more FIFA 16 World Cup action like you're seeing here, and also for more GM mode that I have the honor of coaching Liverpool, by the way. It's absolutely amazing. And that is the goal kick for the United States. Both teams, though, are guaranteed, if they tie, to advance to the next round and join Colombia and knock out Canada at this point, if it ends in a tie. But Mexico still pushing, and this game is over, folks. And I'm gonna do all the tallying right now once the highlights come up, and then I'm gonna show you guys who is where and what's going on with what, in terms of who's advanced so far in the first 4 groups of 12. Crush United States undefeated, tying with Mexico 1-1. I'll be quiet for a little bit so I can get all these stats and tallies ready.
Corona. Good pass, that opportunity for Mexico. Genuine chance. The Mexicans have scored. Has a swing at it. Scores. Trying a header. He scored. Timely equaliser.
So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, no, we end it right there, because this is just the table rounds. As we go into Group D, the United States has officially advanced in first place with 5 points. In second and third place who advanced was Colombia and Mexico with 4 points. And the team being eliminated was Canada. And so if we're going to go do the rundown of the teams that so far have advanced, if we go to Group A, folks, Argentina, Brazil, and actually let's just go through who's advanced so far. Argentina has advanced, Belgium has advanced, Brazil has advanced, Canada got knocked out, Chile got knocked out, Colombia has advanced, England has advanced, France has advanced, Germany has advanced, Hungary has advanced, Mexico has advanced, Northern Ireland has advanced, Peru, and where are they? And the United States has advanced as well. So that's pretty much it, and I'll recap the for you guys one more time. Argentina, Brazil, Peru, England, France, Northern Ireland, Germany, Belgium, Hungary, United States, Mexico, and Colombia have advanced in this tournament. But tomorrow we're going to be doing Group F, and that consists of Portugal, Spain, Paraguay, and Uruguay. So you definitely don't want to miss that one. And so a lot of intense action, as I said, was going to be happening here, folks. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it just as much as I am. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, please do leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to Bill Vink Off the Hook Gaming on YouTube. We'll check you out next time, folks. Boom. Hold on, let me fix this so it looks cool. Bam. With that being said, folks, we'll check you out next time. Again, leave a like, comment, subscribe to Bill Vink Off the Gaming. Stay off the hook, folks. As we may or may not be doing Skyrim later. I'm not so sure. We'll be doing the modded version with over 100 mods. With that being said, we'll check you later. Stay off the hook. Please do subscribe, though.